Cretans, Cretans, Cretans. Hello. Welcome back to the Car Guys Be Like podcast, brought to you by Skunkwerks Projects, where we are still in 2025. Tariffs included, self-sponsoring. Shout out to China. Yihao Ma. We out here. God damn it. I'm your host, the ever despicable Chad B. You can find me at Chadzilla_A4. With that being said, with self-sponsorship, let me not forget sponsorship. I didn't say shit, YouTube. Did I make 30 seconds?
Just go for it, Chad. My work's already cut out for me. My work's already cut out for me, man.
Whatever, man.
I'm pretty sure I dropped one like 10 seconds in. So
goddamn. So, man, yeah, forget all that. Go to the website, man, www.skunkwerksprojects.com with an E, not an O. Man, go to the website, support the team, support the Chan, support your boys. Get yourself some fuel injectors from Fuel Injector Clinic. We have other parts on there as well as merch. Just released new items like the Thick Thighs Save Lives beanie. We got whiskey, beer glassware, some nice kitty hoodies for the summer because we know your kids love to be degenerates and run around in hoodies in hot ass weather. We don't judge. We don't judge here. But
that's the truth.
Y'all do y'all. But yeah, man, we got the typical ragtag gang of miscreants today and a special guest. And I'm going to throw it over to our special guest, Mr. Pat Talbot. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man, to the people. Let them know.
Well, I am Pat Talbot, as they said. I am the guy that wraps cars. I'm autistic as hell, and I wrap cars.
Hey.
Yeah.
He's artistic.
I'm artistic.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, honestly, I tell you what, it's not to like get off topic, but these past 2 years, I have adopted the autism, right? And I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. I'm not disrespecting the autistic people because I wholeheartedly believe that they're onto something here, right?
Yeah.
If you adopt it into your lifestyle, I swear to God, life gets better.
Hey.
It really does.
I believe it. I believe it. I've seen more productive autistic people than I have regular.
For real,
yes.
though. Yeah.
No, this is correct. This is correct.
They get stuff done. I just drink. And nothing gets done.
That works too.
Nothing ever gets done.
I don't really know what to say about myself. I served in the military. I got a family. Got 2 kids. Love my wife. Got a dog.
Hey.
And I just love cars. I do. I love outdoors too, but I do love cars. And I guess that's where you know, everything that I've done kind of came from.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, man. Well, shit. Let me get these intros out the way, and then we're going to get into it today. Y'all know them. Y'all hate them. Our very own controversial. Yeah, we hate you.
That's fine, yeah. It's warranted.
The Neighborhood Sancho, ladies and gentlemen. The Neighborhood Sancho, our fearless leader in the building. Got anything you want to say to the folk out there?
I'm not fearless. I'm just not sober.
Hey. It's a quote. Quotable.
Not a bad quote.
Not bad. All right, man. And then, come on, man. Y'all, you know him. You love him. You want to be him. Our very own ST boy. Instagram blue check having, meta glasses wearing, motherfucking.
Damn.
He out here. Ladies, y'all want to ditch y'all man for him. The HydroCon 22, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Hey. My man.
Glad to be here.
Hey, I'm glad to have you, big guy. We are glad to have you.
It's always a good time.
Right on par.
Right.
There he is. Didn't even have to give him the heads up for it.
All right, man. And then, you know, in typical monthly, weekly, whatever, I don't even know how often we recording anymore. Henry, not goddamn it, I fucked it up. D, where you at? Where you at, D? Come on back, bro. You was even talking shit about coming on. He was talking shit about coming on this one. Didn't show up. Piece of shit. God damn.
Did anyone invite him?
I did. I got him. I had him on the list, the invite list. He kept getting the emails. He just, he out there
But
doing
did you
weird shit
actually say,
with cattle.
"Hey,
I don't
D,
even know.
come on the podcast"?
Come on.
Nope, he's gay. Next up.
All right, next.
Yeah.
Next, Henry. How you doing, buddy? I ain't gonna say you're dead to us because I know them stonks ain't been treating you right now, bro. You all right?
Yeah.
Just tell us you okay. That's all we want to know this month. It's tough. It's tough out here, bro. With that being said, let's get into the damn meat and potatoes of the episode. But real quick, man, shout out to Rich at Gorena's Garage. He was on a couple months ago, man. He sent us some sick t-shirts.
Yeah.
Me and Corey out here winning. Y'all go follow him at Gorena's Garage, man. He is doing the Lord's work on the rotaries. And
boys
rotaries.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts out there, boys. I'm trying to get me a fucking Dorito engine around here to
Where's he located at? Shit. Let's build a rotary motor.
Hey.
You know, he used to work with us.
What did he drive?
He's got a Mark IV Supra. He's got I want to say he's got the blue FD. He runs through FCs.
I know who he is. Yeah, I know who he is. Shit. Yeah, I didn't know he was like that. Shit. I'm gonna send him a car.
Hell yeah.
I got a car for him.
He's like the rotary whisperer.
He is. He's doing the Lord's work out. Look at us making connections, boys. We out
There
here.
you go. I got something for him. Send me his information afterwards. I got it.
Stay less. But all right, man. Well, all right, man. So actually, believe it or not, Pat was supposed to be our first #1 guest way back in season 1. If y'all remember the I won't say the dark days, the formative days of season 1.
It was the days that you guys were trying to figure some shit out.
Yeah, we were trying.
We were trying to figure out what we needed to figure out.
Work at the time.
Bro, we were trying to figure out
it's all good.
Shit. Yeah, we here now, boys. But just like the Godfather, he is somehow connected to almost every guest we have interviewed up to this point. Shout out to the Donuts and Booty Boys. We love y'all.
Man.
Phantom Nation. Ty.
Yeah. Houston Speed Freaks, old Travis out there. Got me thinking about a Focus ST. Piece of shit.
I mean, they're not bad cars, though, man.
Yeah, look, listen, if I can get rid of Satan's fucking Volkswagen, I'll be very happy right now. God damn. We gotta
what do you guys drive right now?
All right. Right now, I have a Golf R when it's running.
Stop shaking your table, Chad.
Yeah, you up there. Get you a fidget spinner.
Bro, told y'all I'm scumbagging today, man.
I know you got a broken down BMW with a 2J that may work.
Fatality.
It's worked at times.
All right.
Not that I'm almost certain it's a fuel pressure issue now. Last time I went out to try to start it and it wasn't like actually igniting. I just happened to like hear the hissing coming from the fuel pump and seeing it spraying back out at the fuel pump.
Hey.
I hear if you shoot it, everything goes away.
Hey.
That almost happened.
There's at least one thing I can shoot to ensure that everything goes away. So that might be too dark for you too.
That
might have been.
Cut the tape. Cut the tape. Cut the tape.
We'll see if that makes Final Cut.
Oh my god!
I mean,
but I do
that
got
that might be in the
Silverado now. So
hell yeah.
They got broken into.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Right on.
Yeah, Corey, tell
right,
me.
what do you?
What ain't you driving right now? That might be the better question.
Nah, it ain't like that. I have a 2020 Explorer ST that I'm like still like just getting started on. My daily is a 2012 C350 4MATIC. It's one of the little coupes. Not fast, but it's a little stylish. I'm working on doing some little odds and ends. Yep. And then the project ride is the RX-8 that's sitting out there with no engine or transmission.
Hell of a project there.
Yeah. The crazy thing is that instead of going the conventional LS or whatever else the people are doing, I had a 351 Cleveland that we were building on, and we're dropping that in there. Hopefully a T56, and then wherever it goes, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm
All
talking
right, we're gonna get there.
We're
I
gonna
know
get
a guy that can wrap it.
Hey,
I've heard of a guy somewhere.
heard of a guy. Who knew?
I actually
know-
want to get the top of my my Explorer done, but I gotta find enough time that because I was going to talk to you about it, but we'll get into that later. I don't want to ruin too much
Sounds
of the
good.
episode.
Hell yeah.
You're good.
All right.
You're good.
Yeah,
All right, then. Well, again, we got the Godfather of Godfathers here, man, Pat Talbot. So, Pat, tell us a tale, bro. Tell us
Oh man, where do I
who you
start? You know
is,
what?
how you got in the cars, bro.
I'm gonna say how I got into it. So back in 2017, I had to do a broadening assignment. So, when you get up into rank in the military, you got to do something to broaden your horizon. Basically, open your eyes to other opportunities, learn some new shit, or at least act like you're learning some new shit, right?
Mhm.
So I got voluntold for recruiting. Well,
Ooh.
I was supposed to be a sword recruiter in Washington. Thanks, babe. That didn't go through, so I went to regular recruiting in Utah. It was actually a blessing in disguise. There was a ton of bad shit that happened because one, it's Utah and Mormons live in Utah. Not saying anything bad about Mormons, but saying a shit ton of wrong with Mormons.
Y'all fucking
Okay.
So,
degenerates.
but there was one company there that was actually amazing. It was 8080, right? So that's kind of where everything started
Mhm.
was with 8080. I became
Mhm.
really good friends with the owner. We started working together on some of those builds. I don't know how long you guys been following 8080, but there's a wide body red GTR R32 that they were giving away.
Mm.
I helped build that car,
Hell
the
yeah.
blue one, the blue Arc 7, a couple of R35s, and we wrapped a couple of them as well. And that's
Nice.
kind of where everything started. And
Mhm.
then I wanted to get into SEMA, but I didn't know how to.
Mm.
My wife, she saw this ad on Facebook from this guy, Chris Payne, and he said, looking for trucks for SEMA, blah, 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 all this bullshit. As a recruiter, I used to get phone calls all the time because people they wanted information or they wanted to call me and just tell me I'm a piece of shit. One or the other. So he calls me after talking to my wife and told her what truck we had, which, by the way, was a 2016 Chevy Silverado 1500. It wasn't even anything special. And at the time, we had a lift kit and wheels on it, a basic lift kit. He calls me and he's like, "Hey, man, I'm Chris Payne. I'm with Truck Guru. I'm thinking you should probably go to SEMA with me. We're going to build your truck." And I'm like,
What?
"Do you want to join the Army?" And he's like, "No, I don't want to join the Army." So I was already pissed off. I just got spit on by a lady at Starbucks in the morning. She looked at me and just spit on me. So my day was already shit. So I hung up on
Yeah.
him. He was mid talking. I was like, "I don't fucking care." Hung up. He calls me back maybe 5 minutes later while I'm eating my Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets, right? He's like, "Hey man, no, I'm serious. Like, this is an opportunity that you might want to take up. We can get your truck to SEMA." I'm like, "Okay, but do you want to join the Army?"
He's like, I'm not done. I'm not doing this tonight.
Yeah, because I thought it was a scam at first. Like, okay, I
Right.
give you my credit card information, I get some truck parts, all this happy-go-lucky bullshit, and
Yeah.
then I'm fucking billions of dollars in debt.
In
And,
debt.
Yeah.
So I hang up on him again, right? And he calls back a third time. He's like, "If you hang up on me again, this opportunity is over." I'm like, "Okay, bet."
Oh shit.
And I continue eating my chicken nuggets. Well, later that night, I get a message on Instagram from this big time Instagram account. Like, it's hundreds and thousands of followers.
Mm.
And I'm looking through it. I'm like, who the fuck? And apparently it was real. No shit. Who would have figured? He's like, "Hey, man, I tried calling you earlier. You're really disrespectful. All this bullshit." And I'm like, "Okay, well, maybe there is something to this." So I get back on the phone with him the next day. I'm like, "Okay, what is the deal?" He's like, "I'm Chris Payne. I run Truck Guru. I'm a marketing group for SEMA, and I send trucks to SEMA.
Mm.
Do you want to be a part of it?" I'm like, "How much do I got to pay?" He's like, "Okay, we'll get into that, but let's talk about everything else." So fast forward, what, 7 months,
Mm.
maybe 6, 7 months, I'm having parts shipped to my house. Like, I'm talking about a fuck ton of
Oh
parts,
shit.
and I don't even know. Like, I didn't pay for them. I don't really know what to do with them. I
Mm.
had a whole roll of wrap that I didn't know what to do with. I've never wrapped a car other than like building these cars with 8080, but that
Mm.
came later.
Yeah.
So as I became friends with Justin, one of the owners of 8080, I reach out to him and I'm just like shooting my shot here. I'm like, hey, could you help me build a SEMA truck? And it just so happens that he'd been to SEMA once before and he's building another SEMA truck. So
Mm.
he's like, yeah, we can tag team. You'll help me build mine. I'll help you build yours. So we built it. It wasn't the most elegant build, but it was definitely a pretty cool build. It was army
Mm.
themed and it was
Mhm.
dedicated to the army.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what like took off. And then the builds started coming and then, building cars that were given away. Like I'm just a fucking nobody, guys. Like I'm really a nobody. I don't even know. Maybe I'm just a I don't know. Either way, it worked out.
You got the juice.
Yeah. And then we moved back to North Carolina and I had to go back to, regular army stuff. But I didn't want to stop rapping. So I kept rapping.
Mm.
And my wife and I, we decided to open up a shop out of our garage. She was the original rapper for Talbot Wraps. She was like the one producing these elegant, beautiful rap jobs that
Nice.
everyone remembers and stuff. So I
Mhm.
would just help out and I would get back from deployment and I realized I was getting out the army. So I'm like, all right, it's time to do something. And I sure as hell don't want to work a 9 to 5 job.
Mm.
So I pushed hard. I started wrapping cars. I did maybe 3 or 4 cars just for free. I don't know if you
Hell
guys
yeah.
know who Darius King is.
Mhm.
He was one of the very first cars that I wrapped for free on my own without the guy from 8080 helping me or without Ashley helping me. But we wrapped it and it was free. And then
Hell
we
yeah.
wrapped. I don't know if you guys remember who Thickums was. Mike Webster. He had a chrome
Yep.
wide body
I
C7.
remember that one.
Yep,
Had
that was
the
another one.
roof rack or the camper
Yep,
shell on top. Yeah.
yep. So that was the car that really took from Talbot Wraps from like down here to up here. And because he promoted us so much and it was kind of like a sponsorship, he took it and ran with it and he brought in so much business. It was kind of intimidating, like daunting how much people wanted their cars wrapped by us. And we're like, holy hell, we're just 2 people. I can't do this. Like we
Mhm.
kind of like pushed a lot of people away because we didn't feel like our quality was there yet.
Yeah.
And we'd walk around, see all these cars and wraps and stuff like, man, this looks like ass. Maybe we are kind of good. Let's figure out where this can go. And one thing led to another, and here we are.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
got a
That's-
quick question for you, just because I think I might have
You're
run
good.
into your partner without ever realizing it. What part of Utah were you a recruiter in? Were you like in the Lehigh, like
Yeah.
up near? I
Yeah.
think I ran into Justin at a random car meet back in like 2020 and never realized who it was.
You're
He
about
had
the owner of 8080, right?
had a bunch of
Yeah.
he had like every generation of GTR,
Yep.
and he brought it. Man, so the video we had posted about the random car meet I stumbled across. He helped me like he had most of the cars that I featured, so I hit him like, "Hey, are you cool with this?" And he's like, "Yeah, man." We started talking about which car do you like the most, and this. That's wild.
Hell
I
yeah.
never
Hell
knew you
yeah.
even went out to Utah.
Full circle.
Man, Utah
I
was
didn't
a
know that was
fucking
the
weird
owner of
place.
8080. It is a
He's
weird
one of
place.
3 owners. Yeah. So there's 3 owners of 8080, but Justin is definitely, in my opinion, I'm gonna say this out loud, and I don't care if they hear it or not. Justin is
Hey.
by far the coolest. The other 2 are a little weird, but whatever.
Mhm.
Danny and Nick, you're fucking weird. All right, Ferris.
Y'all weird.
I said it.
Y'all weird. Y'all said it. Give me a car though. No, I'm just kidding. Give me a goddamn car.
Just kidding. But for real.
Just kidding. But for real. Yeah. Give me some
99
32
cars,
parts.
too.
Give me some 32 parts, man, so I can get my shit
Hell
back
yeah.
on the road, dude.
Yeah, that's what Chad didn't lead with. His other car
Oh,
is
yeah,
an
yeah,
R32.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
Yeah,
R32 over there?
Yeah. Don't get me started. It's sad.
Well, I know a lot about those cars, so we can,
Yeah,
maybe figure some
need
shit
to
out.
we need to resurrect my sweet baby, but shit keeps fucking happening. It's
Welcome,
cursed. I'm cursed.
welcome to the shitty life we call fucking
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. God damn.
But we want to
Alright.
be car people.
We're gonna be car people. We're gonna force. We're gonna push through, bro. All right, man. Well, shit.
I'll tell you what. Since you said
Yeah.
you know so much about R32s, how would you describe the kind of car guy you are? Are you a JDM guy at heart, or because I know you got the
So,
G8 been sitting there? You know your
Man,
BMWs too.
so I started my love for cars with Honda Civics. But
We're
yeah,
two
no,
for
I was
two for
rat.
Honda
Two
boys
for
right
two
now.
on Honda boys.
I
We're
was
two
rattle
for
canning
two.
them in my driveway, with white spray paint. I was like, oh yeah, this is fucking cool.
Hell
No,
yeah.
but like what really set it off was I had a Nissan 240 SX S13. That was my
Nice.
baby. And
Nice.
I did the paint job myself. I was terrible. I was dry sanding that bitch because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Like I oh god, it looked cool. Like people love the car, and that's where my love for JDM started was with that 240. And since then,
Mhm.
I've always been a 240 guy. Like I got a S15 on the way.
Nice.
Hopefully, it should be here in August. We'll
Hell
see.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, 240s are Nissan is my heart and soul. I somehow became a truck guy. The big fucking Pontiac sitting outside, who fucking knows where that came from? And the BMW, where I got a Subaru WRX now, and
Nice.
fucking who knows?
Hell yeah.
The infamous G8.
Man, that thing has been. She's such a fucking social media whore.
That's how I found you. Between you and Deal. Remember, Deal was like, "Hey, you gotta talk. You're gonna do car stuff like content. You need to talk to Pat." You got to like, who? Well, who's Pat? He's like, you know Pat. He's over in. Blah, blah. I was like, you realize how many people I see on a daily basis now? Because like at this point, I was an instructor with Jason. I'm like,
Mm.
I
Yeah.
see at any given time a battalion's worth of people any day. Like I don't know. But he's like, yeah, he's got the G8. He's got like his hood's wrapped and it's got everybody's name who's helping him along the way. And I was like,
Oh my God, let me tell you that story. I don't know if I ever told anybody's story
mm-hmm.
that. So I blew up the motor, right? And I replaced the first motor with a different motor. It was a stock L76, just stock motor that came with the Pontiac. I found one, put it back in, blew that motor too. And Ashley, my wife, she was like, "You're done. You're fucking absolutely done. If you
You're
sink one more
fucking out of
goddamn
here.
dollar, if you sink one more dollar to that stupid ass car, you are done." And mind you, this is after spending what, 25 to $30,000 on bullshit of car parts.
Phew.
Anyway, she's like, "You're done." So I had to come up with a creative way. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I got no pride. I got no ego. I can't lose anything. There's a
Mhm.
win-win. People can shit talk all they want. They can't hurt my feelings. I'm already at the bottom. So I go on social media. I'm like, "Hey, who wants to donate $5 to help me rebuild my motor?"
Hell yeah.
Shit worked. I
It
have no idea
worked.
how the fuck it
It
worked.
worked.
Shit worked. People were donating dollars after 5, 20, 100, thousands of dollars. And then people
Shit
like
yeah.
big companies found out. There's a company, Custom Offset donated fucking money. Freaking
Nice.
all these big time companies that put their name on these stupid little events that I got from Australia. They're fucking putting their names and shit. I sent everybody a sticker. Well, I tried to. Everyone a
Mhm.
sticker, a thank you letter, or just a thank you message.
Yeah.
One dude, he donated like $2,000.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no,
Jesus.
how I don't fucking know. I
What?
don't know. Um, but I got like maybe 15 or $18,000 off of the
Damn.
donations, and that bought an LS3, a new transmission, and I was able to rebuild the transmission as well.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Man.
Yeah, so I'm just going to blow up this 2J for anyone listening, and
Yeah.
we're gonna work it out and see.
Listen.
I mean,
I got a
everyone is
second
fair
one
though.
we can trade for still.
Listen.
There were
Listen.
so many haters.
You,
So many people were messaging me, just telling me I am not a man. How dare I ever
oh,
ask anybody for money? And I'm
feelings
like, you
ain't
know
hurt.
what? If you were in my position and you had nothing to lose, what would you do? Fuck, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girls are asking for $5 to fucking show their cooter online.
Bro.
I mean,
Get
shit,
Yeah.
out
and
of
people
here.
pay. You pay
Yeah.
$5 to see a
Bro.
cooter,
Who
and you're like,
does
that's not
that?
even a
What's the
good
link?
cooter.
I need to know.
For science.
God damn it. God damn it.
But
I'm
I
going
had
to delete
haters for
my
that.
Feet Finder account real
I-
quick. Stand by.
I was still lurking in the Fayetteville Car Meets page. I saw a lot of the.
You saw a lot of the hate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, so much hate. And you know what's funny is after what, maybe a year, because I've had the car since shit. I don't remember how long I've had it for. After a while, those haters started turning to fans.
Mhm.
You just kill them with kindness, man. You kill them with
That's it.
kindness. They hate you, be like, all right, let me stroke your dick a little bit.
Yeah.
I got you, man.
Fuck them.
They saw it work. They were like, oh, well, maybe
Like,
I'm the idiot.
maybe
Maybe
I
it's
can
not
do it too.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will caveat that unless you own a scat, fuck you. You are dead to me. I will never, not in a fucking million
There we
years.
go. There's the
fuck
Chad we know. That's the Chad we
fucking
know.
fuck them
pieces
Love.
of
cats.
shit. Fuck them. God damn, man. But hell yeah, man, that is quite the journey, bro. But real quick before we segue, man, if y'all want to see me and Harrison actually square off and squash the RB versus 2J beef,
Y'all
go
about to
ahead
fight?
and donate, motherfucker.
Hey, I'm about to
Ooh, yeah.
Listen,
Because I know
Let
I'm
me-
fast as fuck. So
Yeah, that tree knows you're fast as fuck too, don't it?
yeah, fuck that.
Oh
tree.
god.
Fuck that. Fuck that
I'm
tree.
assuming you hit a tree, huh?
I didn't actually.
I don't know what he hit. I know he
Mustang.
hit something.
Yeah, a Mustang actually decided to fucking get on the gas in the fucking corner.
He
And
was
we
such
know
a fan of that car.
yeah, we all know how that goes. So yeah, he slid into me and
Mustangs
then
doing Mustang things.
he
Yep.
Mustanged me into a fucking ditch. So
Shit.
yeah, fuck that guy. If I ever see him, he's dead.
So let's
Okay,
see.
so I have an opinion about this whole RB2J. I've had both motors.
All right.
Let's hear it.
Oh,
this
okay.
this is gonna be very controversial. I might have to hang up.
No, I feel like he's gonna go your way on this one, Chad. He's already a Nissan guy. I feel like he's gonna-
Yeah,
So-
that's true.
I'm gonna, give you the bluff up front, bottom line up front.
Yeah.
I say 2Js are better off for power. And when I mean power, I mean like a lot of power. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to throw the whole cow at that bitch and take it,
Mm.
2J all the way, right?
Yep.
But if you want like a reliable, high power thing that will just never fucking die, I would say go with the RB.
You know,
I can't
I
disagree.
can't argue with that either.
I can't argue with that.
That's a good take.
I want
Yeah.
to.
I mean-
I want to. I
Do
want to
you-
argue
look
with
do
it,
you
but I can't.
look at back at the history. Look back at the history of Nissan, right? There's
That's
a
true.
reason why Nissan kept whooping Toyota's ass.
Everybody's
I
ass.
mean,
Yeah,
clearly RB did something. The Godzilla,
Oh,
of course.
and they got a better drive. They got a better drivetrain. All right. And just for context, I've always said the GTR or the Skyline was a better car.
Mm.
Like from like bumper to bumper was a better car.
Yeah,
The 2J was just a better motor.
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Now, if you
From-
take the 2J, put it in a Nissan,
Oh, that would be.
Satan's
Mm.
GTR.
all day winning.
Satan's.
What do RB guys do when they want to make a lot of power? They go 3.2 liter
Yeah,
or RB30.
Yeah, stroker RB30.
You're at the starting point of a 2J.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So I'm
But
gonna
your
talk
main
shit
but
about
your main caps are gonna be
No
going
stroker
pretty
kid
soon.
over here, bro. No stroker over
no
here.
stroker kit.
Yeah.
We don't stroke them things.
Oh,
don't
Chad
stroke.
strokes the shit out of it.
We
That's how he went blind.
Blind in
I
one
gotta-
eye, boys.
I got a customer right now. He's got a R35 GTR. It has like 2,000 horsepower. He takes it to Texas 2K. He just
Oh,
got
shit.
back actually.
Oh yeah.
And I was
What's his
talking shit
name?
to him
What's his
today.
link? Where can I send $5 to?
It's Hydrocon 22.
Ah!
Oh God. But he was
holding
like,
out on us, huh, bro?
he's like that kind of guy. He's like, you like the car. Like he knows people love this car. And I am not an R35 fan. I think they're like the cheapest route to make power and just win. Like it's a
That's
cheat,
why I
it's
love
a
'em.
cheat code.
I'm poor.
It's a fucking cheat code.
That's
Like you
fair.
don't gotta drive well. You don't gotta do shit
Yeah,
well.
that's
You just gotta press the pedal and go and maybe shift, maybe not.
No,
As
why
long
would
as that
you do that?
transmission's built.
The
As long as the
computer's telling you
transmission
what
is
to
built.
do.
Yeah. But anyway, so he's like,
You gotta
like the car?
Dan
I'm
Rue
like,
that bitch.
I don't fucking like that car. I don't like the R35. It's like a cheat code. There's no talent.
God damn it.
Meanwhile,
Why do you think
I'm
I
in the
like
back.
it?
Yeah. I'm in the freaking G8 holding on for dear life trying to make sure I go straight and not sideways.
Yeah. Damn. I think that's 2 weeks in a row for Dan Rue, bro.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah, it is.
Oh man, we were talking to him about fucking his SEMA build. Dude doesn't race it for a reason.
Yeah.
I figured so.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I figured so.
Good old Dan.
I know the reason he says online he doesn't race it,
Oh no, baby, what is you doing?
but I got
Dan,
what
what do you think?
how you have to spill the beans, but how far his online reason versus his real reason, do they match up?
They do. So his real reason is he can't. I mean, he can afford it. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
That motherfucker
Mm.
can definitely afford it. But to go through the amount of transmissions or rebuild that transmission, how many times you got to redo it? That shit's like $20,000, if not
Yeah,
more.
every time, like 20, 25, 30,000 a pop. The GR, I don't know why. I mean,
It's
the
a glass
GR6
freaking
is
transmission.
it's cool at the stock power, I guess, but can you imagine the R35 with like the ZF8?
Man, what is it? What's the BMW transmission?
That's what
It's
it
like
is.
a
That's that
oh, that's
ZF8.
what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those transmissions are good. You want a transmission, you put that thing in your car,
Hmm.
and you get a nice little fart when you shift.
Exactly. You
It's like
get
a little.
Yeah.
that's the car getting all the losers out of it right there.
Mhm.
Yes.
Fucking downpipe in a tune.
Hey.
Can we talk about donuts and booty? Can we like skip
Oh,
ahead to donuts and
Go
booty and then
for
go
it.
back? We can go
Well,
back.
This
Yeah,
is
we'll
your
go
show,
back.
Pat.
We'll go back.
This is
It's all
your
you,
show.
man.
You go for it.
You
Listen,
go.
I've
You go for it.
listened to that podcast twice. I listened to that freaking the episode with Joel twice. I went back a few other episodes. I've listened to almost every single episode you guys had.
Hey, thanks,
Hey.
man.
Hell yeah.
So,
Okay.
well, I watch. I'm Jesus Christ. I'm wrapping these fucking. I'm wrapping these fucking cars. Right now, I'm working on an R8. So I put on my headphones and I'm working, right? And
Hmm.
I'm like, you know what? Let's fucking listen to these guys. So I start listening. And as a previous podcast owner and guy, I understand the struggle in the beginning, right? So I
Mhm.
know what it's like. But you get through it and you tough through it and you listen and you guys have some pretty funny shit going on here, right? But I was listening to Joel's. I got really mad at Joel's. My fuck Joel. Fuck that guy. Fuck that fucking rancher guy. Not one time did he fucking mention me. I'm gonna tell you about him too. Not
Oh.
anything bad, nothing bad, but how he got Phantom. Well, I like to think I helped. I may have not. I don't know. Whatever. I just remember sitting up in my goddamn loft, printing out fucking banners, sweating my ass off in like a sweatshop for him and his wife and all his cronies.
Hell yeah.
Cheap labor.
Oh, we're coming
Yeah.
after you, Joel.
But I do love Joel. Don't get. I just texted him today. I said, "Hey man, what do you need help with to get May 5th or May? What is it? May 25th or something like that."
The deck meat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he uh he needs some help to get it off the ground because apparently one of the original dude backed out for some reason. So he's trying to figure out what happened. It's supposed to be a good meet, so I want to make sure it's as good as possible because I got
Mhm.
what 30 to 50 cars coming with me alone.
Oh shit.
Damn.
And
Oh,
they're everywhere from a gosh darn Honda Civic to freaking SVJ Lamborghini. So
Nice.
Nice.
Shit, yeah.
if you guys can make it out, make it
I'm
out.
trying.
All right,
I
we
don't
will.
think
Yeah.
I'll have
Corey,
the
Corey
SB.
and I were planning on, or we were trying to get out there to make that the test run of a live episode so that we had everything kind of figured out by the
When
time
it is May.
Summerfest rolls around.
When is it? May what? May what?
So
Uh,
oh
I'll
shit.
shoot you I still got
Yeah,
the
yeah,
flyer
let me know
for it.
when
I'll
it-
shoot it to you
all right.
in a little
Let me
bit.
know.
But I'm
We're
working
out
with
there.
Joel. I'm working with Joel, uh, to figure out the date and figure out specifically where. Because I know he needs some help, so I'm gonna
Cool.
help him out.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. But anyways, I listened to your guys' podcast and I was listening to Mike and Will. I'm like, God damn, these motherfuckers miss so much good content. Like so much that has happened just within the pizza booty boys and the donuts and booty boys.
But that's because Mike's internet was set in the same era that Will was dressed as. So.
Yeah.
God damn it.
What was
Yeah.
it? What's the free joint they used to get in the mail? That they
Oh, the
all you had
AOL?
to do
The
is
AOL
no,
disc?
not
The
the AOL.
AOL.
It was another one. It was
Earthlink?
Netgear. Earthlink
Earthlink.
had that free trial.
Had that 10-minute free trial.
If you get
10-minute
your
perks.
internet from a CD-ROM, you're probably struggling.
You're doing it wrong. That's it. Doing it wrong.
So we're going, right? So whoever was supposed to be at the Florida meet, oh, it was an RX-7, right? So they had this RX-7. It was a drift car. It was a legit drift car. That was supposed to be in the booth. He backed out. He realized that they were homos too. So they're like, oh, fuck that. I'm not doing this shit. So they're like, oh no, what are we gonna do? Oh, we'll put the G8 in, right? The G8 was not ready. It was literally just on a break-in tune. The transmission wouldn't go past fucking well, it would shift, but the engine wasn't going past 4,000 RPMs. So to get down to Florida, that was a struggle. And then people wanted to race, and Will's over here, he's like, oh yeah, fucking Floyd. And me, being me, I'm like, yeah, that's a good
Hell
idea.
yeah.
Fuck you.
Sounds stupid
I'm
when
ready.
I say it, but when he says it, that sounds smart.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's like, "Floor." I'm like, "Oh, I can't do it." Okay, I'm gonna do it. So I'm trying to rake gears, hoping that I can freaking like manually get an automatic to go higher than 4,000 RPMs with the tune that was already previously set up to not go past 4,000. And we're shifting at 4,000 right before power band, and we're racing like the Subaru, and I couldn't go lower than fifth gear, and we're walking this fucking Subaru with a shit fucking G8. So, anyways, we get to the show, and the G8's in the show. It did look pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. It looked okay. Um, Levi's a creep. You know, Mike was a little fucking weirdo at the time, and his fucking these models. Let me tell you about these goddamn models. One looked like she. Listen, I know we all go through puberty. Okay, we all have puberty moments, but there's a fine line between puberty and not taking care of yourself, right?
Nope.
And
Uh-oh.
in between, right, if you don't cross that bridge real nicely, you'll fucking have like a 15-year-old crater face on a 25-year-old woman,
Oh
right?
Lord
So
Jesus.
nothing bad against her. She was super sweet, but they were not I don't know. You can have anybody as a model, but their mindset, right? You got to have a
Mm,
mindset of a model. You can take a bigger woman with confidence and
mm,
model, and she will be phenomenal, right? These
Yeah.
two women were not confident.
mm,
They were not not good looking, but it was just like, I don't know, the whole thing was weird. Plus,
mm.
the thing that they did get right was it was weird. We walked into this hotel room. Will and I walked into this hotel, and there were like four dudes and one girl. And
Oh.
I instantly look at Will, and I'm like, bro, what in the fuck are we doing here? And I look at Levi, and I'm a very boisterous guy. I have a hard time filtering my mouth. I don't
Mm.
know why. I've tried. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's the autisms. Well, like, Will, what the fuck are we doing? And why are we here? He's like, you invited up me, dumbass. I look at Levi, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? There's a girl changing in the bathroom with the goddamn door open. Levi, what the fuck is wrong with you? Mike is sitting there very quietly, not saying a fucking peep. He's just observing us because he knows he was sitting there in like he was sitting in his little pee pee shame. Like he's sitting there in his fucking little pee bucket, knowing he's wrong, and he's like, fuck. Oh, we're so fucked up right now. And we walk out. I'm like, Will, what in the fuck are we into? He's like, I don't know, man, but let's have a good weekend. Fast forward past the show. The show was fine, right? Everything was fine with the show. I took about 4 hour nap somewhere in between in the G8. After the show, it gets a little weird. So we go out. We go out to this club. One of the models came with us. Her name escapes me at the time. I don't remember her name, but she lost money, right? Lost money. And this is the moment I knew Mike was DTF. Like I knew he was down to take it. And if I ever needed somebody to pull from them, I'm taking
Mm,
Mike because
mm,
I knew. So this model was like, I think he took it. And he was walking around our little private booth that I don't know how the fuck we took it over. We just took over this private booth that you were supposed to pay for, but we didn't. We just like, this is mine. We're here.
mm.
Yeah.
And so she's like, he took it. This motherfucker's homeless, right? So me, Mike, and Will chase this homeless guy. I have this homeless man pinned up on a wall, my forearm up against this guy's neck, and I'm choking the fuck out of him. I think I might have pulled him up off the ground, holding his ass on the wall. Will's sitting there yelling at him, what the just Will being Will, I think he was saying, blah 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 blah. And
Four score and
Mike's
7 years ago.
Oh, they're writing the motherfucking Constitution.
Yeah.
God damn it.
He's yelling at this homeless guy, and Mike is running his pockets. He's literally checking every single.
Oh shit.
Mike took his shoes off and found $1.
God damn.
So after that, I felt really bad. I was like, "Oh my god!" I was choking this homeless guy out, and we found $1. She said she lost like $100 or some shit like that, and it wasn't. It was a fucking dollar, and it wasn't even her dollar. I felt terrible. And Mike and Will, they're pissed drunk, and they're like, "Oh, we fucking ran them pockets. We was doing this and that." And I'm sitting there like, "Oh my god, I feel terrible. This is
So
not good. I'm not okay with this."
Brett killed a man.
Never done anything
Yeah.
like this before.
Oh my god, I'm terrible.
God damn.
So that was the moment where I realized, okay, you know what? Mike's DTF. I got this guy. I got him. So on the way back from Florida, Will and I were sitting there, and I'm like, Will, let's fucking Zuckerberg these weirdos. We're gonna fucking Zuckerberg them. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, we're gonna fucking Zuckerberg them. We're taking everything from them. We're gonna take their name. We're gonna take them. We're gonna run them out of the city. Sure as shit. We opened up Donuts and Booty. It was hard at first because a lot of backlash, because a lot of people did like that pizza and dick boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
They really did like the dick
Mm-hmm.
boys. And so when we opened up, there was a lot of controversy, like, oh, you're just trying to blah, 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 blah. But we kept going. We kept pushing. I remember
Mm-hmm.
staying up late. I mean, talk about printing like 30 to 100 banners. And I'm just pushing. Me and Ashley, my wife, we were up till 2, 3, 4 in the morning, pushing out these decals, pushing out shirts, pushing out everything. Will is staying up late, making connections, right? And sure as fuck, it worked. And we're like, we
Hell
need
yeah.
another person. We're gonna take from them. We're taking from them. So we went to go talk to Mike, and Mike was on board. And he's like, hell, he didn't even we didn't even get to finish the conversation. We're like, hey, Mike. He's like, done. Yes.
I'm
Oh.
in. Son of a bitch. I'm in.
Where
You
do I
son of a
sign?
bitch, I'm in.
I'm in.
Where do I
Yeah.
sign?
So that was that. And everything from that, there was so much backlash until this guy Zach showed up. And I promise you, everything I talk about, I will name drop every single person. So this guy Zach Jones, he's local to Wilmington. He still lives here.
Mm.
He started stealing money from Levi and Mike or whatever, the pizza guys. Um, and I call him out. I'm like, hey man, you're fucking stealing money. You're a piece of shit. Blah 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 blah. He starts harassing me. We go to another meet down in Myrtle Beach, and he was talking bad shit about this WRX that I took about 2 weeks to wrap. Mind you, I'm in the military, or I wasn't in the military at the time. I was retired,
Mm.
but I'm a full time dad at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I got so much shit going on, so it's not like I can sit in the garage and just work on these cars, right? But
Yeah,
it did
yeah.
take me 2 weeks, and
Right.
this car, just like every other car I've wrapped, was beautiful, right? I
Mhm.
didn't think so, but it was. And it goes to the show and it wins an amazing fucking award for like best rapper, whatever. And this kid's talking mad shit. And I'm saying
Mm.
like mad shit. When I say kid, he's a kid. And I'm 35, so I feel really bad for,
Mm.
I feel bad nonetheless. But I don't feel bad for him. I'll fucking beat his ass right now.
Mm.
He works at Tint World here in Wilmington and his work is trash. Anyways,
Mm.
so he's talking shit and I go up to him. Well, sorry, Mike and Will go up to him and Will's nitpicking this car that his car. He's nitpicking his car. And his kid is like, well, we got it done in 4 days. And Will, Will being Will, he's like, well, there's a WRX over there that looks phenomenal. You should go check it out. And he comes up to the WRX, start looking at it. He looks at me. I don't think he actually knew what I look like because I'm just a typical white guy, but he didn't really know. And I know exactly what he looked like. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching him like nitpick. He's like, "Oh man, there's nothing to nitpick. This is crazy." And I'm like, "So you're the turd that's been talking mad shit." He's like, "I'm gonna run you out of the city talking to me." And I'm like, "Oh, okay.
Mm.
Cool. I hope you do. I would love to run away from the city,
Mm.
but you're coming with me. I'm
Mm-hmm.
coming. I'm coming with you, or you're coming with me." Sorry. Anyway, so he's like, "Oh, no, no." And then we go back to his car because he kind of ran away.
Mm.
So I go back to him with his car and his buddies, and I'm like, "Hey, man, let's go outside. We're gonna settle this right now." Me being 32 at the time, I'm fucking stupid as fuck. He's probably 21, 22. I'm like, we're gonna take this outside. Let's
Yeah,
go.
run this
Let's like,
fade right now.
Probably got functioning
yeah.
joints and stuff. Is-
Yeah. Fucking.
Little did he know, he probably could have whooped my ass. All he had to do was just like squat a little lower and uppercut me. Meanwhile,
I've been pooping on deck.
my knees are like, my knees are creaking and shit. I'm trying to like turn and fight like a robot.
God damn.
But at the time, I thought it was serious. Now I'm looking back, I'm like, God damn, that's some petty ass shit.
Mm. It's all
And
right.
that's me. 21-year-old still lives up here.
Yeah.
The rest
Yeah.
of the bodies.
Yeah. Rest of the body's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are
Yeah.
you doing?
So it was bad. But Donuts and Booty took off. We ended up going to SEMA with the Jeep Gladiator that I built. That was actually probably the coolest. That was the coolest build. We had a built-in kitchen in the back.
Hell yeah.
Did y'all
I had
call it
to-
the Gladdy Daddy too?
I was about to say.
God damn
The
it.
Gladdy
Oh, that's
Daddy.
such a good name.
The Gladdy Daddy.
Gladdy Daddy. Shout out to them Gladdy Daddies out there.
I don't even remember what we called it. I think it was some Greek gladiator fucking god name. I don't know. But it had a holographic, it was like a 3D wrap job on it. It won best wrap in 2022 at SEMA, which is
Hell yeah.
huge.
Nice.
Nice.
So I mean
That's
that's
fucking
kind of cool.
huge.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, so it was a really cool wrap. But while we were there, Donuts and Booty, like Will did say, you know, the sticker was all over the place. Everyone in the freaking burn pit had a sticker, and we were chatting it up, making connections. And from those connections, it grew quicker, and quicker, and quicker, whatever.
Both of them.
Either way.
All of them.
Yeah. And then unfortunately, you know, Donuts and Booty dwindled down because Will was moving and like shit puttered out. And now Mike is revamping it, and he's doing a great job. But like there's like little stories in between that were so freaking hilarious.
It's fucking awesome.
And they just left it out. They were
left
making
it
sure
out.
they could come on for a second episode. That's what that was.
We'll get them there. We'll get them.
You know what they did answer?
Oh, yeah.
They didn't answer though. They said when they first met you, you opened the door and didn't have any
with
pants
no
on.
pants on.
And then they just continued the story. And I'm like, yo, wait, time out. But did he put his pants on?
Nah, he did
They
not.
never-
Yeah, this man did not. He did not.
Man
Oh,
said
like,
do
we
it like
just gonna
Ron
segue
Burgundy
past
in a
this, huh?
robe.
That's
That
it.
was one of those moments I was a little embarrassed. I shouldn't have done that. I was looking back at it, I think I could make an excuse on why I didn't, but
You just holding up to that Godfather name.
He opened the door like Ving Rhames in Baby Boy.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
well, so I have a really short attention span and I forget even quicker. So I have so much things going on in my life. I have people texting me nonstop. My phone blows up to the point where I have to put it down and I gotta walk away because I could I can't take it anymore. And the ones that I do reply with or that I do talk to, other people get offended. And I don't mean no offense. I just can't answer everybody's questions. I can't be there 24/7. It's just a lot. Like it's overwhelming. And I can see why some of these influencers are killing themselves. I'm not a fucking influencer. But anyways, so I forget that we're the meeting's going on. I literally just walk in the door from work. I got my freaking army uniform on, and I'm like, shh. And I look at the time. Oh shit, they're coming. They're fucking texting me. So I'm ripping my top off. I got my fucking belt undone. My pants are half down to my ankles. They answer the door, or they ring the door, and I'm like, oh shit, the fucking door. I didn't even stop to think to pull my fucking pants up. I don't like. I just opened the door. Oh, the fucking door. My God, my pants are at my ankles.
Sup?
Pat opens the door. So.
Levi, his face was so goddamn red. And Mike's like, what the fuck?
You guys ready?
Yeah. I'm like, come on in. Let me just go change. I go into the bathroom and I'm like, you know what? This actually could work for me. I'm going to see what kind of people they are. I'm going to see the fucking real them. So I pull my pants back up, but I leave it undone like a girl does with her short shorts.
Yeah.
I leave it undone so they can see like half down my fucking snail trail there, right? And they can see
Hell
almost
yeah.
Either way, I looked a hot mess, but I had a cool shirt on. It said, Northmen. So,
Hell yeah.
so I'm sitting there at the table, and Levi couldn't stop staring at my pants, and Mike's trying to talk, right? Levi was so red. He didn't know how to he didn't know how to like be an adult at all. Neither did I, apparently, but he really didn't know how to adult. So they're asking me all these questions, and I'm like, that's cool, man. All these questions are really cool, but I have a question for you. What is it that you guys are trying to accomplish? Like, what is your goal here? Are you guys a car club? Are you guys a merchandise store? Like, what is it you're trying to accomplish? And they're just like, well, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I like the name. I like the logo. I'm going with it. I fucking bought a holographic, like chrome holographic glow in the dark sticker that I custom made for this fucking pizza bullshit. I put it in the center of the G8 hood. Such a disgrace. Now that I look at it, such a disgrace. But I put it in the middle, and it was so cool. It was such a cool sticker. I got to do it for the pizza, donuts and booty.
Yeah.
Oh,
But no, it's definitely true. It was definitely true. I opened the door with my pants on my ankle.
Let's go. That is some Godfather shit.
Donuts and booty and Diddy party.
Yeah. Donuts, booties, baby oil.
Come on in,
Diddy
boys.
parties. Come on in, boys.
Baby oil.
Baby oil's on the shelf.
All right, let me
over
ask
there.
you guys a question. This is totally off topic, totally
Yeah.
inappropriate, but I'm
All
gonna
right,
ask
It's
it
fine.
anyways.
We're here for it.
If Diddy came to you and said, "Hey, man, I got $21,322.
So oddly specific number.
Very,
It
very
is.
specific number.
What would you do?" And you know what he wants.
Get the fuck out, Diddy.
Nah.
I'm gonna negotiate.
No, Diddy. No,
So I'm like
Diddy.
21. Like
Nah.
I know how
Diddy.
much it costs to build this version
Nah,
of the
Diddy.
2J. So I'm like,
Nah.
You know what?
I heard Meek
If
Mills, bro. I ain't. Nah, I'm good. Not for 20. Not for 21. Not for
I guess
21 grand.
we're gonna
bro.
negotiate. Like I know what
We
he
gonna have
wants
a
now.
nasty car.
I got a price tag.
Yeah.
In
just
those
just
forms.
round up to the nearest,
Yeah, bro.
10,000.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
we
trying
have
to
to
Meek
change that
Mills
two
me,
to
bro?
a-
You got to give me
to
a
a
lot
something,
more than
but-
21
You gonna
grand,
cry every
bro.
time you rev that engine.
Yeah.
So
It's all right. I'm gonna let the burble farts or the burble thing fart when I can't.
my wife and I talked about it. I said, you know what? I'll do it for $1 million, but I have to hold the money.
Yeah.
And
I
you
got to hold it. What up? Yeah.
Oh, we've
I
all
gotta,
like
got our
let
price.
me
I don't
let me
care what
hold the
anyone
money,
says.
yeah.
and I'm picking the lube. You don't get to pick the lube, Diddy.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
picking the lube.
Keep that Johnson
Every
Johnson
man
shit away
has
from
their
me,
price.
dog.
I don't want to hear it. Everyone.
Hey, I ain't say we didn't. I'm just not for 21 grand, bro. I heard that Meek Mills tape. I ain't not for 20
Yeah,
grand.
That's when
that
guys
was
like,
rough
oh,
to
I would
listen
never
to.
do that. Not even for $1 billion. Like,
Yeah, nah, you
a
would.
billion with the B?
$1 billion,
Yeah,
bro. My body is yours to explore.
yeah.
Bro,
Go ahead.
they
Go
can
ahead and take
rebuild
it.
me a new booty.
Yo, yeah,
Yeah.
look, I make enough money. You could build me a new booty. Like, goddamn. You give me a whole new booty. Transplant booty transplant.
We're gonna have to move this
All right.
podcast to OnlyFans.
Yes.
All
God
right, we
damn.
got off topic. Okay,
All
back
right,
on topic.
all right.
That might be the most car guy conversation we've had on this podcast.
Nah, that's fair.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You got any other shots you want to send out at Mike and Will? Not they're not here to defend themselves, which is,
Hey,
No,
in my
I'm gonna
opinion, the best time to go after them.
I'm gonna save the best ones for live, but I will say this: Will is the truest ride or die friend. Like we have been by each other's side since 2008.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
hell yeah.
We
Y'all
have
are
been by,
old.
well, 2009, sorry. 2008 was basic training. 2009.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Isn't it? No, I joined in 09. I took too long to get in. I waited a year.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
05.
Hell yeah.
I thought I could do crime.
It
I
is
mean,
crap.
we all do. We all do.
If you guys have a chance, I'll tell you what, you got to come down to Wilmington if you have a chance. I know it's kind of hard, especially with everyone's busy schedule, but if you have a chance to come down to Fireball in Wilmington, the shop, man, you got to make it out. It's such a cool shop. We put
Okay.
so much work and effort into this shop, and it's growing exponentially.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I need
We're
a
gonna make
beach
it happen,
in my
man.
life
We gonna-
anyway, so
Yeah. We gonna make it happen.
I really don't have an excuse. I live an hour away, so.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do. Yeah, we
All right.
Um,
Well, since we started talking about Fireball Tint,
tell us the tale. Tell us
yeah.
the tale, bro. How did
take us from Talbot Wraps, where you kind
Talbot
of dropped
Wraps to
off
Fireball
to
Tint, bro?
Fireball Tint? How that happened?
Oh, yeah.
oh, geez. All right, so I'm working in the garage, and I actually I got into a really good groove, and everything was a pretty good set schedule. Quality stayed the same, everything was great. It did take about 2 weeks per car, and people understood and they respected that because what they were getting was more than just a wrap job. It was an experience. It was like I I mean, still to this day, but like I really, really took pride in, and I still do, don't get me wrong, I still do, but I really took pride in the quality. So I got a phone call from this guy, and he actually messaged me while we were still in Fayetteville, trying to get me to wrap a few things for him. Well, I declined him and I said, no, I'm not doing that. And he was like, what the hell? Why not? You'll wrap this, but you won't wrap that. And he started bantering me. I'm like, I don't. All right, well, I'm just not gonna reply. Little did I know this was the general manager of the shop it used to be was Pirate Ship Motorsports, and it was a dealership for Honda and all these motorcycles, right? They wanted me to wrap this side by side. And
Okay.
no, sorry, it was a slingshot. They wanted me to wrap a slingshot. I'm just like, I don't have the time. Sorry, no, I'm not doing it. And I declined him multiple times. Well, I guess he was friends with Ty. They grew up, or they both lived in Fayetteville. And Ty told him about me. And he's like, hey man, hit this guy up. So he did. And I declined him just like I declined Chris Payne. He's like, hey man, I got opportunity for you if you're willing to hear me out. We're starting a rap shop. And I'm like, nope, hang up.
It's a running theme with Pat.
Yeah.
And so he calls me back maybe like a day later. And he's like, hey man, I just like, could you please hear me out? And I say, nope, hang up. Ty messages me and says, hey man, just hear him out. He's a good guy. Just hear him out. It might be worth your time to listen to. And because Ty said it, I'm like, okay, you know what? I got respect for Ty. I don't know this guy, but I do respect Ty, so I will give him a shot. I will give him a shot. He calls me and says, "Will you just have a sit down?" Or I call him, says, "Hey man, I appreciate you calling. Will you just sit down with me and talk? Just let me explain what's going on here." So I go to this dealership, right? And I'm sitting down with the general manager. Everyone's looking at me like I'm the fucking weirdo there. Little did I know they knew who I was. I don't. Have you ever walked into a place and everyone know you? That is the weirdest feeling. I tell you, I am
Yeah.
not famous. I swear to God, it's the weirdest feeling. So I walk in, everybody there, all these salesmen, these sales guys were like looking at me, like they looked at the car, they looked back at me, and it clicked. You could see it click in their head. They're like, I'm like, oh no, okay, all right, here we go.
This guy.
All right, here we go. This is weird. So I'm sitting down with him, and they're like, okay, so we're starting up a wrap tint vinyl PPF shop, and we want you to be the head installer. And I'm like, okay, well, what do you want me to do? And he's like, I want you to do what you do best, rap. What do you need, and what do you want to work here? And I'm like, I need to think about this. Like, I'm not ready to sell my business. I'm not like, we're making really good money. I'm not in a position to even consider it. He's like, how about this? It was a Monday. He said, come back Friday and let me know whether it's a no or yes. So my wife and I were talking the week, and we're sitting there like, man, it would eliminate so many issues, right? The biggest issue for me is I don't like talking to customers,
Mhm.
and I don't like trying to sell. I'm not a
Mhm.
salesman. I can
Yeah.
sell, but I don't like selling.
Mm-hmm.
And he's really good at it. My partner Gabe, he's really good at selling, and he can talk to customers. He could talk you out of your underwear, and you're a guy and he's a guy. Like that's how good he is.
Hey,
Oh, we'll test that.
So
yeah. Challenge accepted.
so we sit down, we talk, and he's like, "What do you want?" I said, "I want starting price. I want salary. I want 80,000 a year, and I don't want to talk to customers. And I'm taking weekends off. Saturday and
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, don't even come at me." Um, but he wasn't the owner; he was the general manager of the shop, right? So he's like, "Okay, these all sound really good. These are really good, and we're doing this." And I'm like, "Are you sure you're doing this? Because this looks like a dealership, and what I'm looking at looks like ass. Like this doesn't even look like anything of a shop remotely." He's like, "Oh
Mm-hmm.
no, we're gonna do it. We're gonna build it together." I'm like, "Oh fuck, okay." So then the owner, there's two owners. One of the owners, Carson Baker, he owns Baker Motorsports. He owns Harley Davidson in Fayetteville. Like this dude
Damn.
owns so much, like all those motorcycle shops in Fayetteville, the Harley
Yeah.
Davidson, he owns that
Oh
stuff.
shit.
Shit.
So he owns a ton of motor shops here. Like he just, dude is insane with the business, right? So he comes walking in, and I'm talking to Carson, and I'm telling him what I want. He's like, okay, all of this sounds great. I'm sure you're an amazing rapper, but we haven't seen your work, or at least he hasn't. And so I'm like, well, I come with military experience. I'm a good worker, blah, 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 all the good bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he's like, how about this? If you sign on, we will buy Talbot Wraps from you. We'll buy all your tools. We'll buy everything from you. We'll, and then you come work for us. But the starting price, you'll get your salary, but the starting price is 60,000, right? And I'm like, okay. So I go back to Ashley, and that's a lot less money than what we've been making for the past few years. I'm like, holy
Mm-hmm.
shit, that's a lot less money than what we've been making. I don't know what to do. She's like, but think about it. You have a 9 to 5. It's a set job. You
Mm-hmm.
don't have to talk to customers. You don't have to
Mm-hmm.
worry about the next type of job that's coming in, or even worry about money that's coming in because it's salary, right? So you could
Mm-hmm.
really fuck off at work and still get money. I'm like, oh shit, that's kind of a smart idea. So nonetheless, I take the job. They
Mhm.
buy me out. They pay a good penny for me too. And I'm on this team. And
Mhm.
I'm supposed to lead these people into the future of nothing because it's nothing right now. We're
Mhm.
getting plotters from Expel. We're getting all these parts. They're like, let's go to the store and buy you everything you need. They bought me literally a perfect toolbox, all the tools I could want and need, and all like everything in between, right? And I'm like, holy shit, this is really weird. So as dealership goes out, we're starting to refurbish and just rebuild this whole building into a wrap shop, and it's coming together. Shit's starting to come together, right?
Hell yeah.
And the hard part was trying to transition from Talbot Wraps to Fireball because everyone knew Talbot Wraps, no one knew Fireball. But there's
Yeah.
also another owner that no one really knew. So there's two owners of Fireball, Carson Baker and Ryan Martin. I don't know if you guys
Hmm.
follow Street Outlaws,
Oh,
but
I
Ryan
know
Martin.
Ryan Martin.
Yeah.
Mm.
That
Yeah.
Fireball Camaro is hard to.
Hold on, real quick. Hey, can one of you let Hudson out, please? All right.
Hell yeah.
Um. So Ryan Martin's the other owner. Ryan Martin is an amazing person. He truly is like, wow, dude is cool as hell, right?
Mm.
When you first meet him, you're kind of like, wow, that guy's kind of dark, but he's kind of a dick. But I think it's because everyone knows him and he kind of gets like overwhelmed with all the cameras and shit in his face. So like
Hmm.
trying to have a
That makes
conversation with
sense.
him.
Mhm.
Like at first I was like, I don't think you know me and I'm your head installer. I'm the one who makes you the money. I am your fucking money maker, but
Mhm.
you don't know me. Interesting. And then we go to Texas and I actually get to know him on a personal level and just like it was really cool. But
Mm.
he's a great guy. So the exposure from Fireball Camaro and the drag racing at Street Outlaws was able to overshadow Talbot Wraps, and Talbot Wraps kind of dwindled away, but people still know me. People still know me at the shop and know that they're getting good quality. So they have the marketing and the advertising of Fireball, Ryan Martin, Carson Baker, Baker Motorsports with the quality of Talbot Wraps backing it.
Yeah.
So it's like a lose, you can't win, right? Or you can't lose.
Right.
Um, but there's a lot of people that try. There's a lot of people that try to come at us, and they just can't. You just can't.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
That's
Damn.
that's a that's
That's a killer story.
It is, man. God damn.
especially for anybody who's listening that's local to Fayetteville and like you have kind of that like front row seat to what Talbot Raps was and how it grew like that's and I would say you probably came up in one of the hardest times at least locally for like rap because like I feel like at the time Talbot Raps was taking off, villain raps had kind of like established themselves already,
Mm.
and then you managed to just cut your own space out right there.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, we got. I got slack from Villain. I got a lot of slack from the Sinners. Like they hated on me. They still hate me to this day. Um, but Sinners hated on me, and I didn't give a shit. I mean, like we got so much work to do. There's so much business for everybody. Why are you worrying about what I'm doing? All
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
Yeah.
doing
Mm-hmm.
is just
yeah.
I'm
Take
doing
care
me
of
in
your
my
car.
garage. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, do you.
take
Do
care of
you
you
at
and
this point.
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so
Do you.
Fireball is definitely a thing. And we're about to actually go race. Not me. I say we, me, not me. Ryan and Carson, they're about to go race for the season while we support them.
Nice. Well, since
Oh yeah.
Chad's taking a little break right now,
Seems like we need to make a trip.
for the people out there who have actually been like for the three people who were like day one Skunkworks followers, there was a time when I was trying to put together a series, and it's kind of how I met Pat, where we did like an in car interview, and
Mm.
this is kind of what turned into the podcast you guys hear now. But Pat was the first person I called. Actually, I wasn't even trying to call because I hate talking on the phone to people. But like I said, my boy Jason Deal was like, "Hey, if you're gonna do this, you need to talk to Pat."
Mm-hmm.
So I hit Pat up on Facebook. He's like, "No, we're not talking on Facebook. Here's my number. Call me."
Mm.
Oh
So
shit.
I call, and somehow like it worked out great. He gave it, without even talking about like the actual like what the show or the series is supposed to be. He immediately started asking like, "Hey, like who are you guys as a brand, as a as a an enterprise or whatever? Like, who are you guys actually? And what are you trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
And then that turned into somehow, and I want to put you on the spot here now, Pat. An agreement where I was gonna come down when Talbot Wraps was still a thing. I was supposed to come down and we were going to like do a video on like wrapping a car together.
Mm.
Cause I've wrapped a car before, but I've wrapped my car where
Mm.
like there was really, if I failed, no big deal. Versus
Yeah.
a businessman who, if he messes up a wrap, there are legitimate consequences to it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I have
with that being
I
said, Pat, I've got a new Silverado, and
Hey.
I've got a couple rolls of satin chrome green uh, film. Can we
well
still come
let me
down and make a video?
Do it.
let
Do
me
it. Do
I
it.
will I will I will extend myself to you. I think a good idea because I love helping people and I love watching people grow and
Mm.
prosper. That is probably the thing I cherish most because I love watching everybody be successful. If you really want to, and I'll, come on down, bring your car, but I will need like I'll need at least 4 days, at least 4 solid days, 4 to 6 days to teach you and to wrap your truck, right? So you
So,
can not only learn, but do it yourself as well.
Hell yeah.
right.
Give me 4 days. I'll put you up in the house. We got tons of room. You have your own bathroom, your own bedroom. You have all the time and space you need. Then you'll get to work with me on Fireball. We have the space to teach you. And within that, you'll have one, your own truck being wrapped by Fireball. Two, you can learn a trait that you may want to expand or whatever, you know. But the offer's there. If you want to take it, you're more than welcome
Hell
to.
yeah.
And bro, I've got so much juice to lose right now. Like I will, and I'm not deploying this summer now, so like I
Let's
will
go.
take the time off for
There you
sure.
go. You're more than welcome to come on down.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Let's
Absolutely.
go. Fuck yeah, man. Look at us, man. Just fucking, we out here. That's it.
So
Boy.
let
We
me
just
tell
got
you
to get
about.
in bed with the Godfather.
Oh, with
Oh,
his pants down. No.
Oh,
Remember what I
God
said?
damn.
Every car guy has their price. Mine is a wrap.
There you go. Look.
there you
hey.
go.
That's
There
it.
you go.
That's it.
I mean, shit, that's what it started with me. I was watching the dude. I was just watching this guy. His name is Chuck Cortis, probably the best rapper I've ever seen in the world. Because of him, I got to help wrap the Stradman's car at
Mm.
like at
Oh
SEMA.
shit!
Oh shit.
I got to rap at SEMA a few different times because of him. And I literally just stood there watching him wrap this. What was it? What was it at the time? It was like it was a blue RX-7. And I was just watching. I'm like, holy shit, this looks so freaking satisfying. What, like, I didn't even know how to talk to. I thought he was a celebrity. Meanwhile, like the owner of 8080 and the cars and like all the people, I'm like, oh my God, this guy is a legend. And I couldn't even talk. I'm like,
How do you
how do you do
squeegee
that? Yeah.
the spot, the
Yeah.
word?
Yeah. And he's like, what are you saying? And he's from Canada, so he has that cool freaking accent because I
Yeah.
Yeah.
freaking love Canadian. So he had the cool accent. He's like, what are you trying to say? I'm like, like, how do you? Can I just keep watching?
I just picture Pat there at the booth, like.
No, I was the one rapping at the
I
booth.
don't know what to do with my hand.
My hands.
This is back in 8080. I was watching him rap. I'm like, God damn, I want to learn. And I was persistent. Like, I would not let Justin not be my friend. I was there. If I was in uniform, I was there. I was lying to my freaking station commander. I was like, hey, I'm going to go prospect. I was out at 8080. I
Oh
was sitting,
yeah.
shit, they're an
It's
apparel
not
company,
lying.
right?
It's alternative facts. Where
Alternative fact. I know they're an apparel company, right? This is how stubborn I am. I won't take no for an answer. They're an apparel company. They sell shirts, hats, beanies, all the way down to socks, right?
Mm.
Well, me and my freaking stubborn ass, I had my little Go Army bag with a Go Army cup, Go Army shirt, Go Army pen, as much little trinkets as I could bring to Justin to show him that I'm not fucking leaving until you're my friend. Like, I don't care. I will be
Hell
your
yeah.
fucking friend. And so we became really close friends to the point where we were like drinking, freaking just doing crazy shit together. But
Mm.
that's how stubborn I was. And then watching Chuck wrap this car, I was like, holy shit. And when he was wrapping my truck, my first SEMA build, he's the one who wrapped it. He wouldn't let me wrap the damn thing. He's like, you can wrap the gas cap. That's all you can wrap. I
Damn.
fucked that gas cap
Damn.
up. It's a flat piece of thing. I fucked that gasket. There was like squeegee lines. There was freaking adhesive lines. Like just like it looked like ass. He's like, bro, it's a flat piece of surf. What did you do? I'm like, I don't know. It was hot.
I put the thing on the
I did
thing.
thing.
You had me all hot and bothered.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was so proud of myself. I made a little post of just the gas cap. I took a picture of the truck, and you can clearly see the truck was wrapped. And I took a picture of that gas cap. I circled it in yellow, freaking
Hell yeah.
yellow.
Hell yeah.
I did that.
I did that. I posted on
mine.
Facebook. I did that.
That shit mine.
Nice
Hell
truck, huh?
yeah.
You know that gas cap? That's
Yeah.
me.
That's me.
That's all me.
I did that.
Hell yeah, man.
Mine.
Yeah. I guess if there's any advice I give you guys, man, don't freaking give up. It's gonna take a hard minute, but do not give up,
Yeah.
man, because you guys have such a good freaking. You guys are like solid, man. And I didn't really start listening to you guys until, well, before Mike and Will, but like it wasn't until maybe
Till
a
they
few
name
months
dropped.
ago. No, it was about a few months ago because I was curious because I saw it pop up more, and I'm like, okay, clearly they're gaining some momentum. I want to know what's going on, right? Like they're actually doing something. And at first I was like, you know what? They'll give up. They're gonna give up just like everybody else gives up. They're gonna give up, and I'm not whatever. But you don't, and you can't. You can't give up now because
Mm-mm.
you're already starting to gain the momentum. It's like
Mm.
it's like the snowball effect. You guys are starting
Mhm.
like that snowball is starting to move, and it's starting to actually start moving now fast. Because once it starts moving quickly,
Yeah.
you
Mhm.
guys can't
It
catch
is.
up.
We've already been talking about that.
It's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Like, not to cut you off, but it's weird because like just this year alone, like we went from it. We've been on YouTube now for this is our 5th year on YouTube.
Mhm.
It took us the first 4 years to make like the first $100 on YouTube. Like we monetized, took us first 4 years to make the first 100. We're already in April now of 2025. We're already ready to push half of that in the first part. We
yeah.
finally eclipsed our 10,000 hour like of content viewed mark, and now it's getting to the point where like even at work around the battalion, like I'm finally getting like recognized because like all the 2J videos, because I'm a
Mhm.
little whore and I put myself on camera more than anybody.
You do. You
Um,
do.
but like I'm starting to. It's weird because I'm getting recognized now for the car stuff and not the ASD stuff. And like I'll be honest,
It's a
I don't
weird
know how to
feeling.
handle those interactions right now.
It's a weird feeling. Just wait, you guys. Give it a couple. I mean, you gotta think I've been rapping now for 8 years, and the
Mhm.
past 3 years, it went so fast. It went by so quickly, and I don't even know like half the time. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, you're doing better than us because I'm like maybe a
I don't.
10th of the time.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It just kind
I
of
don't.
goes like it's just there, you know. Like
Yeah.
the money will come if you enjoy what you're doing.
And I think
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing for us. Like we are,
Yeah.
and we try to make this like the core of like who we are, like who Skunkwork Projects is. Like we are first and foremost, we're car guys. Like we're grassroots car guys. Like,
Yeah.
we could like
Degenerates. Big old degenerates.
degenerate.
Yeah.
We're other things. We're degenerates. We're alcoholics. We're
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but we're car guys on top of like
Yeah,
On
and
top
I
of
mean
all
we've,
that.
we've actually like done shit with cars too. So
Yeah.
I know a lot of people they claim to be car people, but like
Yeah.
they weren't out there
I
bending
don't
4
know, man.
valves in a 2J.
I
Yeah.
just
They
saw a
fucking
video
got
on
the
on
startup wrong.
Instagram of a guy that couldn't install like an intake or something. Like the video is crazy because it's like time lapse sort of, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Y'all, it's been 8 hours and I still haven't yet." And like the comments are crazy because
God
they're like
damn it.
8 hours on a fucking intake, and it's an LS. So
Oh, I
people
thought,
are
no.
like,
I thought you were about to talk about my intake install.
no,
but-
dude. So then like
God.
this was like a week ago when I saw that video, and I was like, "This is
Oh, all
wild,
right.
bro."
Roger
So
that.
then, like,
Roger
he
8
that.
posted a
hours.
That's
video
good.
today, and he's
Good.
like, "Yo, I got some long tubes in," and people were like, "Bro, if you couldn't install that, how are you doing this?" And he's like, "No, I'm dropping it off at the shop." But like, that's what I mean, like,
Well, if you
like
need
this,
a
this.
questionable shop to drop it off at, bro, like, we'll charge you a third of what they're charging you.
Yeah.
Word.
You get a
Like
third of the
everybody can't do
insurance.
the DIY shit. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not for
Yeah.
everybody, and it's not for the faint of
It's
heart
not.
because you're gonna break some shit.
Bro, half the time I feel like I can't do the DIY shit that I'm doing.
Man,
Yeah.
let me tell you about freaking. So the best fuck up, and this is the best fuck up I've done. It is probably the most biggest expensive fuck up I did, and it is actually recent too. You want to talk about recent fuck ups? So there is a car. It's called a Maserati MC20, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it's not the most expensive car out there,
Mm.
but the parts on it are probably more expensive than a Bugatti, right?
No shit.
Like the individual parts, right? The car
Mm.
itself is maybe like 200,000, maybe $250,000 car,
Mm.
not that much. But
I
when
swear to God, Pat, if you tell me it's the same car that has the Pentastar V6 in it, we're gonna.
I don't know. I don't even know what fucking motor is in it, but it's a cool looking car, right?
Mm.
And I had to do it, the color, the paint on the stock paint on it is like this satin pearl color white, right? The guy didn't like it, so he wanted to go with a satin white, but cleaner because the paint job wasn't that nice. Well,
Mm.
I'm putting PPF on it, paint protection film, a colored PPF job on it, and we wrap the roof of it. Well, typically what I do is because there's glass on both ends of car, and I just assumed I wasn't fucking thinking. I assumed the back glass was indeed glass, right?
Mm.
It's not. It was acrylic, and it had like a
Oh.
UV protection on it. It was just like the most coolest looking, not glass looking thing you could possibly think of. And it's on a Maserati hypercar or supercar, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't even
Mm.
know. I thought it was glass. And when I cut the vinyl, when I shrink the vinyl or cut around the vinyl on roofs, I'll I'll cut it to where I can work with less material because when you're wrapping and you have a lot of material, it makes it harder. It
Mm.
works
Mhm.
against you. So I use the glass as a guide, right? And I don't press very hard. I take my blade and I go very gentle because you can cut glass. You can still do all the bad things. Well,
Mm.
I went as gentle as a feather. Wasn't gentle enough.
Oh shit.
I took a blade and I cut all the way across this entire back window. And I'm talking about like the back window was a back fucking window.
Mm.
You could see the cut mark all the way across.
Oh.
And I can't lie to the customer because one,
Yeah.
I don't lie, and two, I just like fuck, I gotta own this shit, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm trying to think of ways, you know what, maybe I can fix it. Well, the UV protection on it doesn't allow you to fix it. And my retarded ass was so tired because I was like maybe 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, and I had to get this
Mm.
fucking car done before the morning because the guy was picking it up to go to Florida. I'm like, holy shit. What if I take fire and try to melt it?
Oh,
Ooh.
I
Nah, it
already
didn't
know
work.
this is going.
It didn't work, guys. It didn't
My
work.
my wallet is hurting right now.
So all I
My
did was
wallet's
create
hurting.
acrylic bubbles. I just made acrylic burning bubbles
Oh my
coming.
Ah. Golly.
Yo, dog,
Oh
we
man.
heard you like acne, so
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
decided to put acne on your rear
We
window.
were trying to give you the aquarium look today.
So not only was there bubbles, I was like, you know what, fuck, it can't get any worse. I started popping these fucking bubbles on the acrylic. See the fucking cut mark. And I'm looking at Gabe, my partner, because he's the general manager. He runs the front of the shop. I run the back of the shop.
Mm.
And I'm like, Gabe, we got a fucking problem. And he's like, no. I'm like, no, this is a good fuck up. He's like, no. I'm like, I know. It's a really fucking expensive one. And before I even told him, I was looking up the cost of this fucking acrylic. Sorry if I cuss a lot. I was
It's
looking
all
up
right.
the cost
Oh, we're
of
good.
this
We're past
acrylic
30
window.
seconds. You're good.
Guys, it's like a $5,000 acrylic window.
Oh my god.
I feel really bad. I really do. But luckily, we have an amazing body guy in town, and he took it. He sanded the shit out of that. I'm talking,
Mm.
he sanded it down so well, you can't tell. You cannot tell. He came back
Mm.
and he's like, I'm not happy with it. You don't have to pay me. I'm like, holy shit. He's like, it was only 10 hours of work, but you don't have to pay me. I'm like, what? No, we're gonna pay you. So we paid him, but he saved me about $2,900.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So that was the most worst because I had to tell the customer, and the
Yeah.
customer, I mean, he was cool. He's prior service, he's like, as long as you guys take care of it, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Shout
you
out to
could see
him,
it.
man.
You could see it in his face. He's like, "You motherfucker! You took my
He's like, God.
$250,000 car and you just cut it like in broad daylight. You cut the fucking window." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, man.
It's my
I
bad.
know. I'm so sorry."
Shit happens.
I fucked up.
Uh,
You don't
look at
fuck
the
up.
rest of the car. It looks amazing. You can't even
Yeah.
tell it's
You can't even
painted.
tell who's
Like,
But
looking at
over
that
here.
back window.
yeah.
Look right here.
Oh my god.
God damn it, man.
Woo.
Oh man. What a time.
Those lessons learned.
Lessons learned, man. Lessons learned. You live and you learn.
I
I
Boy.
can't.
promised. What?
No, go ahead. Yeah, you guys
I
go
promised
ahead.
Joel. I promised Joel I would tell a story. Okay.
Oh.
So
Mhm.
Okay.
I think we both kind of played with each other, not in a weird way, but like played
All right.
off of each other.
I mean,
Just in a open the door pants off kind of way.
Yeah, just in
Not
an
weird
open
at all.
door.
I
He
mean,
shows up to the house. He's like, he's a prior service guy. He's prior Marines, and I'm I'm active Army, and I don't give a shit if you're Marine, Army, Navy, Air Force, whatever.
Yeah.
My pants are
We
coming
don't judge
off. It's
people who
okay.
can't read.
I like it. I like it.
Pants are coming off no matter what. So you get
Hell
to
yeah.
experience my pants off. I didn't know his wife was with him, so my pants.
Pants off Pat.
And his cronies were there with him. Well, we're
Hey.
talking,
Oh,
and we did this whole sponsorship. So we sponsored Phantom Nation, and we would provide like a 50% discount for anybody who wanted a wrap job.
Hell yeah.
And they would get like free banners, free stickers, free decals. And well, he was sitting there, and I was trying to print off these decals for all his cronies the same minute that he's there, and he's downstairs talking to Ashley. And I'm upstairs, like punching away at these stupid keys on the computer, trying to print out these decals and stuff, messing everything up. And somehow it worked out. I don't know. But I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Ever since that moment, though, we kind of became pretty good friends to the point where, Phantom Nation does something, Talbot Wraps can help, and now Fireball is willing to help. And he's now on a much larger scale, which is really cool to see. Like, it's really cool to see what he's been able to do with Phantom Nation and blossom in the past few years. But I like to think I had a play in it because I wrapped his fucking car for free.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, for the sake of this episode, we're gonna say that was the biggest role you could possibly have in a guy's club. So,
Boom.
And if you have not seen that Lancer, his little Lancer, before he unwrapped it, that little Lancer looked amazing. It was such a cool color. It looked well. Like, he built a really cool car, and the wrap just set it off to the next level.
Hell
And I
yeah.
tell you what, he had a really cool. I think he still has that Lancer.
yeah, he still got
He
it
does.
because he was talking about it for his layout for Fall Fest when they take over Segura Stadium.
Yeah, he's gonna do good stuff with that Lancer. I don't think it's a Lancer, but it's a Lancer to me.
God dang.
Evo Schmevo.
Yeah.
Man.
If you're listening, Joe, it's a Lancer. You're a Lancer boy for life.
Lancer boy.
Lancers. Shout out to those Lancer boys. Joel,
Yeah.
we love you, bro. We love you.
Yeah.
Boys, it's the fucking witching hour. God damn.
Hey, it's a good show when the time's flying. Man.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You got me out here. It's fucking dark. Fucking wilderness. Fucking, I might get attacked by wildebeest or some shit out here. Fucking gator. Gator's gonna come up here and snatch
Might get
me.
attacked by Gambit.
Yeah. Oh, I've been waiting for this. I'll be like, what? who are you, sir? Get the fuck out of here. You're trespassing.
I'm about to
Can't
make
you
a
see
name
I'm
for
doing a
myself.
podcast?
Yeah. About to make a name for myself here. Like,
See,
God damn.
Before Chad can close this off, man, I just want to say, like, if anyone who's made it this far into the episode, or when I make this a standalone reel on Instagram, you are not gonna want to miss that live show at Summerfest.
Nope.
Because you take Pat's pantless energy and and you get the booty gang on board.
In the booty gang. I'm
Oh
probably gonna
God,
be pantsless for this shit too. Like, fuck
it's
it.
gonna be a mess.
At this
We
point,
might as well just do the live show pantsless.
I
Just
was
might as
just
well.
about to say
Oh,
we're gonna
shit.
scumbag Pat into doing
Yeah.
this episode.
Yeah, I won't have pants on. Either it's pants or colonial garb, or like half colonial garb, no pants. Like
That's just for Will, though.
that's it.
God.
Colonial headdress.
Yeah,
only.
colonial headdress. Nothing else. That's it.
Oh, you're not gonna want to miss this
No
episode.
pants.
You're not.
This
No
live,
pants.
oh,
The live show will be
Summerfest,
lit,
boys and
ladies
girls.
and gentlemen. So
It's going down.
yeah.
We all gonna
so,
be there in our Ranger panties.
Yep.
Yes.
We will. We will.
Ranger panties and then no Ranger panties.
Hey, that's it. Got to put that one on the.
And
fans,
Corey's gonna
bro.
bring his girlfriend out.
Hey, Francine.
Francine's coming out.
Francine. Oh no! Don't go get Francine. God damn it.
So if you missed it, Pat, the episode that we were trying to get you and Ashley on, Corey had just went through a breakup. So me being the good friend that I am, I was like, no, you're still coming on the episode.
Yeah,
And I sent him a blow up doll.
he did. Oh,
To be
why is Francine readily available right now? Like, what is happening?
Look, Chad, he said he had no kids. So-
God damn it.
He blows it up every night to make sure she's full.
Hey, yeah. What's up, Francine?
he blows
Hey,
her, she blows
oh,
him.
Damn.
It's
So, I have one of those beds where it like lifts up and stuff. And
The
my
Tempur-Pedic
parents-
ones.
Yeah. So, but this
Yeah.
this is always up under there since they got it for me, and I'm like, man, I don't need my kids to be seeing this shit, but I want to bring it out for like funny shit every now and then. So,
right. Funny shit.
You ever
I.e.
cuddle with
now.
her?
Anyways,
God damn it,
so
Francine. damn
so I have it like set in this position where the legs are up in the air, and I went to work and I like didn't even think, oh, my parents gonna come in here and like use a shower or whatever, bro. So like a day or two goes by and my mom's like, well, you don't have to worry about us going in your room. I don't want you to think we're snooping around. And I'm like, man, why would she say that? That's really weird. And then like I walk out the room and I walk back in and I'm like, oh, you can see those blow up legs. She thinks I'm weird as fuck.
So you're saying the blow up doll had her legs wide open? They just up?
Straight up, like a
The
field
legs are
goal.
like-
Just like,
It's
just.
good.
That's what I'm talking
I don't want
about.
to see Francine's goodies. God,
Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me get
This
it.
episode's definitely going on OnlyFans.
Let me sniff it. Let's see what it smells like.
Corey, does mom know that it was me that did that set that up?
Story. I just left it alone.
God, I can't even follow that up.
Uh,
Well,
That's a great way to end it.
It was.
That's a way to end it. But well, fuck. Oh, you know, I will never recover from this.
Shit, what are you talking about? I'm going to use that as content.
right? That's
I mean, we're already talking about no pants
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah, you're right.
There you
You're
go.
fair, you're fair. But man, thanks again to Pat.
For sure.
Man, appreciate you, man. I know it's been a long time coming, but we are glad to have you on. You are welcome anytime, brother.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it.
Come on back. We had a great time. Can't wait to do this live show, man.
Oh,
Get
it'll be
everybody
hilarious.
together, and it's gonna be a time, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a goddamn time. But well, y'all heard it here first, man. Go check out Pat at Fireball. What else I got? Yeah, boys, I really y'all fucked me up.
The blow up doll. I'm still thinking about it.
All right.
I want to see what else is between them.
I can't unsee it right now. Pat, you got any shout outs and anything you want to give before we
No, man. Shout out to 8080. If you haven't, go enter. They're giving away a beautiful R8 and a Lamborghini, naturally. Shout out to Will, shout out to Mike, shout out to Joel, shout out to everybody that supported me to get to where we're at right now. And you know what? I hope that you guys go far. I hope one day you guys are more famous than freaking, I don't know, Joe Rogan.
Hey, what's up, Joe? Come on.
our next guest.
Our next guest, Joe. I'm about to jump in your DMs, bro. You want to get on the
There you
pod?
go.
Come on
No,
here and
man.
talk about that animal mind or whatever it's called.
God damn it.
I appreciate you
8080.
guys letting me come on.
Yeah, just send me
No,
that
we
link.
appreciate having
Yeah,
you.
no, we
man.
appreciate you,
It
man.
was-
This is fucking great. Yeah,
It was a
I had
long
good
time coming, but we.
It was, but we got her
You
done.
want to plug a social media?
So I deactivated my Instagram while my wife's in school, to help her focus.
Oh yeah,
Deactivated hers too. I have a Facebook. That's about it. Just
hell yeah.
Patrick
Okay.
Talbot.
No worries. We'll
So
come
good.
back. We'll come
Just
back.
find him at godfather.onlyfans.com where he is consistently pantsless.
He's
how it
actually
works,
not
man.
wearing pants right now. We're
Right
just
now,
waiting
he's
for the end of the
actually not
episode to say.
wearing pants. So
You don't
this
want to see it.
is-
My wife's been feeding me drinks just so I
Hey,
get ready.
shout out to my wife.
Shout out to Ashley too. She was
Hell yeah.
supposed to be on the first guest episode as well.
That's true. That's true. We got to do a.
But
We
they
got to do a.
decided to be responsible parents.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
Losers.
we
It
got
happens.
actually. Yeah, we should probably do another wives / Francine episode one of these days. Fucking Francine.
I'll get her own chair.
I'm
I
gonna
don't-
take her from him.
I
I'm gonna
thought you.
take her
I
from him.
thought you fucking have
She's
her
gonna be
like
my date.
fucking strung up in a
Man,
fucking harness next time. Or some shit. Fucking suspended from the ceiling. Just all right, boys. Y'all got any shout outs for y'all before I wrap it up?
Again, shout out to Rich. Appreciate you.
Shout out
man.
to Rich.
Rich.
Got nothing else.
All right.
Hit us up on socials.
Shout out to Francine, bro.
Shout out to Francine.
We love you.
You
We love
guys.
Go buy some merch.
You guys are wild. You guys have a good night.